the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
From the old end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, that's where Atlanta was born. And there are train horns still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. There are a couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far, squaring off as we're underway in Week 5. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Brown had the Falcons for their first possession. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that little W, picking up the win in that ball game.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Downfield, and he finds London. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45.
Walker running to the right. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Let's go. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now off the play action. Cut by the open man. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
The Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Taken down back at the
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. He's going to throw this one. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
Jalen Walker on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Pass play now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The rookie from Tennessee found that opening, ends up with a first down. Here's Genty running right. He dodged the tackle, and he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They're going to try and throw it here.
First down, New Orleans.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. First carry here for Braylon Allen. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Saints first down.
Looking in the air here. Right back to Worthy. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Breaks through and breaks away. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Staying with Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. This New Orleans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen the pace pretty good dividends for them, too.
Blake Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll go play action. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Short pass caught by his tight end. We needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. This is Genty. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third and just 2 to go. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Caught out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now, another shotgun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 3.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
There's a dive up the middle. By a man, he's in the clear. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
On the draw, it's Walker. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First down.
Going to the ground again on first. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
19.
This time it's a passing play. This one's caught. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. They look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. There is Davis to return it. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And after watching their passing attack taking the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Takes it in at the 21. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Falcons stop headed out. And we'll see Kenneth Walker. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Airing it out to start this drive. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Pass play coming here. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Walker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
I'll throw it. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 on the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point.
Falcons, 13.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. And And clinging to this one-point lead, Brock. Probably don't want to risk too much here. They'll throw to begin this drive. In by his back here is Shenty. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
He's going to throw it. Hauled in left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
He's going to throw it again. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36. Sticking to the air here. On target to Worthy. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. They are throwing it again. Taking a chance to the end zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead to 8. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return starts at the 3. Escapes a defender. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints lead by 15 now. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. Now here come the Falcons on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's got London left side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete to Walker on the check down. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Back to throw now. Another one here to London. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 29-yard gain. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
And the Falcons first down.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Running with Walker again. Now he's past the 25. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons get it back to within one score.
Falcons 20.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And off to Genty. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured, so we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Throwing off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Keeps away from one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
7-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. And off to Walker from the gun. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed. For a QB sneak to actually go backwards, a couple things have to happen. Fumble of a snap, or that front defensively absolutely overwhelms the line of scrimmage. That one was the latter, and kudos to them.
It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Saints to the line now, 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Genty on the draw. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play.
10 yards.
And that's good for a Saints first down.
For a Saints first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Saints first down.
And go and play action. effort. He just throws that one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down. He's got it at the 24. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Falcons start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
At the 37-yard
Setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Great. When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Back to throw. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And the Saints take over as he records his 10th career INT. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. First play is going to be again to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he dodged the tackle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. We'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's cut at the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints lead by 15 now. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now.
Roll!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. We've set it down from the 37.
Let's go.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. We've set it downs from 37. Working now from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll give up the gut to Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score Saints 35, Falcons 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Throwing from the gun here. Finds Genty underneath. And he's going to be touchdown brought. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. 4th down, pass coming. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. We've set it downs from 37.
Is a turnover on down.
Walker on 1st down. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Staying with Walker. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now off the play action. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing the double coverage, odds are against you.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Here comes the Saints punting unit. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up for the 20 after the touchback. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Drive begins with a walker run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They go play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And in motion out of the slot. 1st down, play action. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another give here to Genty. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He'll throw it. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints with a 5-point lead. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. It's caught by Harrison. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. That should be enough to run out the rest of this one. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Atlanta.